Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at the McFarlane Gold label Martian Manhunter, John Johns. John Jones? John Johns. I've never really been sure how to pronounce it. I like the kind of French way they had in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but yeah, we'll see. The coolest of all superheroes in my opinion. Big fan, love him. I think I've explained in other reviews of other figures of him, I've done why I like him, like the fact that he's based in Australia a lot of the time. He's the heart and soul of the Justice League. You know, underrated, never seeking the glory, but writers love to pay lip service to the fact that he is actually one of the most powerful Justice League members and then never show it in terms of what he's doing, which frustrating if you're a fan, but you know, you can like a character for reasons apart from the fact that they are strong. In fact, you should like characters for reasons apart from how they do in a fight, because otherwise literature just becomes a reductive nothingness. But going off-piste with that, the figure itself, big fan. I mean, this guy I think is now quite valuable on the aftermarket because of course they made his iconic appearance, the gold label appearance, which I hate. That's a stupid policy. Why would you do that? He comes with no accessories apart from the card. The card is terrible. I'm not going to fish it out of the box for this, but it's literally just a picture of this figure on like a bland black background. So very lazy. And he's got a stand as well. So accessories is a fat old zero. It doesn't even come with an extra punching hand. He's just got one semi-open hand and yeah, a fist. So that's, again, lame. The sculpt is very nice, as is the paintwork. He's got some nice shading on the cheeks. The eyes look really good. I don't like the pointy head that he has been given, the Martian pointy head. That's a more recent addition. My John Jones from when I was a kid, he had just a round head, and it was cool. He's also too short. I think he's shorter than the current batch of Superman figures, and that's not the case. Martian Manhunter is like one of the tallest leaguers. He's 6'7", and he's also a shapeshifter. Just for some comparison's sake, here he is from the Justice League classified John Jones, who is even bigger, but also hench. And you can decide which one you like more. I think I like the green of this one more, but the bulkiness of this one. And like, I think the cape collar coming up is done a bit better here. This one, to be fair, though, is much more of a statue. It has way, way worse articulation. But a good figure that I love. He's always been, you know, standing on my shelf representing my favorite hero. But I think this guy might take the cake just for articulation's sake. Because you can get good poses out of him. Fair play on that one. His head, you've got nice bit of attitude on all fronts. You can't really turn because of the collar, but you can get far enough. Can't really look up though, but can look down. Butterfly joint gives you some motion there. You can get to a little bit more than 90 degrees on the arm. You've got a nice bicep rotation. Double jointed elbow gives you way more than 90 degrees. And you've got your hinged, very unique McFarlane wrists, which I'm still not a huge fan of. You've got a ball point. You've got a ball joint at the waist that gives you some movement, but it is hampered by the X. So you can look that far up, can't really come forward. And you do have some swivel at the waist, because I believe this is separate to the belt, but it's not heaps. Soft plastic means you can kind of get the splits, but I wouldn't want to push it because I feel like that's going to rip. And can kind of bring the leg forward. Double jointed knee. Very, very minor thigh swivel. No shin swivel. Rotation at the foot and that ball joint, and can come down that much, can come up that much. And, oh my god, a very, very stiff toe joint. Ugh. Yeah. So, articulations, great in the arms, not great in the torso, decent in the legs, and passable in the head. Not mind-blowing in any way, shape, or form. The sculpt is nice, the paintwork is nice. But again, there's no aspect of this figure that would blow you away or make you think, oh, this is the definitive Martian Manhunter. He doesn't even have anything to show off his powers. Like, you wouldn't know what he can do based on this appearance. You know, a thing where his hand is shapeshifted into a blade, or just even like wiggly things that clip to his head to show his telepathy. You could have given him some really simple accessories that would have made him feel more complete. And I get it, you know, it was only like a £20 figure when it was released. But now this guy goes for something like 40 because he is the iconic appearance. I got him super cheap off Zavi, so that was kind of good. Cool. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. McFarlane conjures very mixed feelings in me. I like a lot of the figures and the sculpts we get. I just wish the articulation was done better. I wish the accessories were done better. But, you know, size and pricing, they've had a good run. I think I am going to mourn them because I think could have been an improvement there. Ultimately, though, I like him. I mean, I'm always going to be biased because I just like Martian Manhunter. I think I will give this, for the price I got him, he's phenomenal. Because I got him for like £14. But if you picked him up aftermarket for 40, you're only going for that iconic appearance. 4 out of 5, I think. A nice sculpt, no glaring flaws. Like, you're not going to pick anything up and be scratching your head like, why did they do this? It's more just there's a lot of stuff missing. Yeah. 4 out of 5. Decent enough figure. Wish he wasn't the gold label. This should have just been the general Martian Manhunter release. Let's dive into the pictures and wrap this up. If you enjoyed this review, we have plenty more. We have Hero House, Figure Fights, Top 10 lists, ranking lists, just loads of content to enjoy. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you for your time, and all the best. Bye.
Howdy everyone, and thanks for watching my video. If you liked what you saw here, you might consider picking up my books, Knaves on Waves and Enemies of All Mankind. They're a fantasy series that tells the story of a daring pirate crew as they attempt to topple an evil empire. It's got sword fights, sorcery, humor, drinking, all the good stuff that you enjoy. The links are in the description below, so please pop on round and maybe pick yourself up a copy or two. Give me some feedback if you can, and yeah, I look forward to hearing your thoughts. As always, thank you for your time and all the best. Bye.